All right, drop spot.
Yeah.
Talk us through it. I mean, don't con this, chat. It's a terrible drop, but
no,
why
it
do you drop
actually
it?
is bad. It actually is bad. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
I'm not landing here next week, but like, so dojo basically, when I won the first week, right? I was conned off spawn maybe like half my games, another half I was unconned, and the games I was conned by like one person.
Okay.
This week I try to go there. I think literally 4 kids every game. I was like, yeah, no, it's not gonna work out.
So
like,
you didn't plan for this drop. You were going dojo and then left it, like kind of went this drop last minute because dojo was just too hot.
Yeah, it was just too overcome.
Okay, fair. Okay, that'll do it.
I say why it's bad because basically like there's enough chests for it to be good. Like you get decent enough loot. The issue is you don't really get that many floor spawns, so you're probably not going to leave with like a mask or something. And then also the loot is very spread out, so someone could just land on like the other side of the loot.
Okay. So which way do you go?
So loot's kind of to the left here.
Okay, so like
I
like
take
over
the zip
this
line
direction?
on the left.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you go like you kind of go around the top side of the island around this way away from this Merlin guy. Okay, so you kind of like loot around this section. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's a decent start. Like a few chests off rip, which is good as well. And then, so obviously when you said don't get a mask, so your goal for early mobility is Oni mask. You're not like Typhoon Blade early, you prefer the Oni mask?
Yeah, just the mask.
Okay. If you, like, what is your kind of like hierarchy of mobility? Let's say you don't find a mask, but you find a Typhoon Blade and a Kinetic Blade. Which one do you carry?
I think I just have to take a Kinetic Blade.
Okay. All right. So it's kind of, so if you early game, it's Oni mask, Kinetic Blade, and then Typhoon Blade. I'm guessing there's never a point where you'll just run no mobility though. If you, let's say you find like a Typhoon Blade, is there any chance you carry like 3 meds, or you're always running at least 1 mobility?
No, I think I'm at least taking a mobility.
Okay. All right, fair,
just because the Typhoon Blade is at least good for keying and like fights, and if you could somehow get to endgame with the Typhoon Blade, then you're
it's
like
crazy.
chilling because it's actually good in endgame.
Yeah.
But mid game for those halves, like it's just brutal.
I was talking to Muzz about that. So if you get a refresh in endgame, are you dropping the Oni mask for a Typhoon Blade? If it's like rotating zones?
Time.
Okay, yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
So you obviously know that the rotates decently well out of here because of Demon's Dojo being your like trio drop as well, but it's close enough. I mean, yeah, your loot is not crazy. You're right. This is not an insane drop. So you're not going here this week though.
No, definitely not. I think I'm gonna try dojo again because I don't die off spawn at dojo, but I just end up like leaving because there's like 3 kids there. It's not really worth the fight.
Okay.
But I'm just hoping these kids who all landed there last week just learn that it's not worth to land there.
Okay. And goal right now, those who obviously... Yeah, sorry, keep going.
I'll say if not though, I'm probably just gonna land like, I think Lost Lake or something, maybe somewhere around there.
Okay, so you're still going like POIs. Like you've gone a pretty big split this week, but you're not going any other splits. It's either Lost Lake or Demon Dojo.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Oh. All right, now you've got green. I don't even know the name of the shotgun. I call it the Scrody. You got the green terrible shotgun. So I'm guessing no confidence to fight right now, right? There's no world where you try and fight this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
another thing is too,
no point.
is like you don't really want to fight like in finals that much either, because if you die, like it's really hard to win because the timing, especially if you play out like 10 minutes of a game, and these queues are usually like 5+ minutes.
Yep.
It's like you're gonna run out of timing to like play all your games out, and you need at least like 6 out of 7 good games to be able to win.
Yeah, that's true. So you're not really taking any early and mid-game fights. Is there any kind of circumstance where you do, like, obviously get a beam, you're gonna like push a fight, or do you just completely avoid fighting at all in the early and mid-game?
If I get a beam, then yeah, but like if I beam the guy, fight him, and then I think it's probably just like taking too long, it's not worth it, I'll just leave. But
okay,
like here, I think like I'm just set. I need a refresh.
Okay. Man, you got, I just realized Pete's in your lobby as well. You actually have a good lobby. I've seen like a bunch of pros in here.
Yeah.
Never know when it's fake Pete's. You got Pete, you got Doji, Destru, Karama. You got some of the EU guys. The hell? You got some of the Frenchies in here. Pretty damn stacked lobby for finals. All right. So plan right now, zone pull. So where are you trying to get to right now? Is there any like thought in your mind of where you're trying to rotate to? Like where would you ideally like to be right now on this zone?
So yeah, so right now I'm trying to go like, I want to ideally go north because there's like fishing rods up there, and then I could also take the fishing rods and get shield fish, and then realistically all I need is like metal and a better shotgun at this point.
Okay.
I don't really need like, I don't need a fight. Like my loot's still like pretty good. I can use like 200 metal, better shotgun, a few more heals, and I'm chilling, you know?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And then are you prioritizing water boons at all? I know some people in solos like make that a big priority based on where you're saying you're dropping. Not really, it seems like. You're not really worrying about it.
Yeah, not really. I mean, it's good to have, but like if you have a fishing rod, you shouldn't really need the water boon.
True. You can just kind of fish up the shieldfish now, get you up topped up to 100 anyway, like 100, 100.
I mean, that is literally the full secret right there. Like for anyone in the chat listening, like if you want to win, you need a fish. Like the shieldfish are just too broken.
Okay, all right, that's it. The strat is fishing. Okay, because I didn't notice that. So you know where fishing rod spawns are. You said around the north you're gonna get some fishing rods, and I've noticed that's exactly what Muzz said as well. There's two things you both said: being more aggressive in endgame for refreshes earlier, and knowing and prioritizing where fishing rods are. So I'm starting to see some similarities here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then gray pump over the purple auto shotgun, I'm guessing I just saw. Is there any world where you take either of the other shotguns over a gray pump, or is it literally pump is just better in every way?
I think the pump's just better.
Okay.
To my playstyle, at least.
Like gold only shotgun, gold auto shotgun, you're still taking gray pump?
Yeah, I
Fair.
think I have to. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, fair. Honestly, I'm not blaming you at all. I mean, especially with your fighting style, but even me as a boomer, like I can't make those shotguns work, man. The damage is crap.
Yeah.
All right.
The Oni is not terrible. It's just if you miss one shot or like the guy jumps in your box, I don't know. It's not like a guarantee you're gonna kill him.
Yeah, okay. Edgy here as well. Yomzo. Oh my god, you had a super stack lobby. What the hell? Oops, sorry. Missing the beam. So now, okay, so beam crack pushing this, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, now talk us through the fighting. I'm gonna slow it down because you fight bloody fast. So I'm gonna slow it down a bit. So like what? So thought process, cracked him, trying to keep pressure on. What are we doing?
Just trying to pressure him.
Okay.
So right here, I'm just playing on double edits, like just playing pretty safe. But there's nothing like too special I'm doing here. Right there, I hit that on purpose, trying to break the builds, but
okay,
didn't really work.
So you're trying to keep the pressure on as well.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I make sure to like hit my ramp in case like they edit on me. That way, like I just block their bullets instantly.
Yeah. Okay.
Another big thing I do too is like I always pump like the wall because the pump just does so much damage to trucks.
So
I
much
pump the wall,
damage.
pump the floor, and then just pickaxe it really quick.
Okay. And yeah, you seem to be
I'm not trying
comfortably
to
taking top. You're going top down here in all these fights. You're pretty much just going top down the whole time.
And I do the same ramp thing here. Get some free damage. Here I do the same ramp thing again.
Oh,
just
okay.
in case he had it.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Sweet. Okay. Just constant pressure. So yeah, you seem to prefer playing top down for safety. It's just kind of like easier angles. Can't get pushed as hard. Okay.
I mean, the thing I feel like a lot of people have adapted to now is like knowing that when they get hit, like they need a fight back, you know? So like a lot of times people are just going to instantly edit on you. So like you need to just be ready to either wall them off instantly or just like pump them back.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like people used to kind of just do the constant expansion. Now it's like it's counter damage. You know they're not going to stop pushing unless you like do a bit of damage to push them back off. Good point. Okay. Okay. So topping up Matt. So okay, so zone pulls again. Where are we trying to get to right now? So you're in this zone, but where are you ideally liking to try to get to?
Ideally center zone, but like realistically you can't get there without like burning a lot of masks half the time. And in this game I don't have a mythic mask, so I think I stopped like not center, but still in like a decent enough spot to fish.
Okay, so again, trying to stop on water though. So as close center as you can get without having to invest too much, but still be on water to fish, yeah?
Yeah, I think I marked it right here too.
Oh, you do actually. Oh, you're trying to get to there. Oh, yeah, true. You do have your marker. This one here, yeah? Okay. In opens, is there anything different in your open strat? Obviously, you're just playing way more aggressive, right? Just getting kills, just farming. Or do you still play pretty passive in opens too?
Thing about opens, I try to play very aggressive, but like the opens kids are actually like really good.
Yeah,
so
they fight well.
I'll basically leave it down to my last game and then start trying.
Oh, okay. So kind of going aggressive here on the Omzo. Any particular reason, or just trying to like create pressure then get away?
Yeah, I was trying to create pressure and get away. I wasn't really trying to fight him.
Okay. And then build massive base on top of the water. So damn, you really spend a lot of mass to claim this position. So like 3 or 4 boxes, but you got the refarm on the brick there if you can get to. Oh, there's a bunch of brick refarm here as well. Okay.
Yeah.
And then now you just fish, I'm guessing, right? This is just going to turn into like a 6 shield fish box. You're just going to fish.
It's going to be like 20 shield fish, yeah.
All right, we'll skip through this and see how we go. But okay, we're seeing our first strategy in approach. All right, now you're switching out. Oh, putting the loot in the cone. Okay, and then, so now you drop the shield. So you don't try and carry the fishing rod past this point now. Like, at this point, 5th zone, realistically not going to keep doing fishing. Is there any point where you carry the fishing rod here?
Yeah, so like open up the map.
Yep.
If I see zone goes like bottom right where 2 a.m. Raven is at, like, somehow it just pulls there, whatever, I'll just take my fishing rod and then I'll just go there because most likely I'm gonna get tagged on the way there anyway.
Okay.
So I could just fish.
So even though you already have max shield fish, you're still willing to drop 3 because you'll get tagged along the way, so you can then heal them up and then carry 3 again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Zone pulls. Where are we trying to get to now? Just in. You've marked again the edge.
Yeah, right here, just like edge.
Okay. So the goal just kind of just investing the mask build off in wood, use the soft mats, and just keep remask hopping, right? Ooh.
Yeah.
Checking the old box. Nice. Smart. Okay. I like that. Oh, right next to Peterbot too. Pete's doing the exact same thing as you. I'm interested to see this. I didn't watch this game. I don't remember this game from any streamers' POVs, and there's a lot of streamers and big names that are in here. I'm actually excited to see how this one closes out. I want to see who you have to beat for the 1v1. All right, so we're trying to get up a little bit here. We're trying to get on this elevation yet. Don't want to sit below it.
Yeah, just so I can mask in any direction it pulls.
Okay. Now, with zone pulling, so a lot of people try and invest going into deeper here. There's no kind of scenario where you want to try and get in towards Warrior's Watch right now. Just have to go straight through all the congestion. It's just not worth it.
It's just there's not really much of a point. Like, it could pull any direction.
Yeah, true.
Being on edge is fine when you have the mask.
And 7 uses in your mask doesn't like concern you at all in this point. That's like pretty standard for you. You've used 8 throughout the early and mid game now. You're not like too worried with 7, or is this going to make you play differently knowing you have like limited uses left?
I mean, to be honest, 7 isn't that much. I think I do end up running out later, but as long as you get to end game, I think like you don't need a mask.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. Everyone's masking in end game anyway. So if you're not using a mask, like everyone else will already be in the air. So you should, for the most part, not just be dead just because you don't have a mask.
You're right, actually. There's not that many players left still running. All right, nice. Little pick up there. And you're sussing out the loot. No, not going for it. Can't be bothered. Not worth the risk.
Yeah, not worth it.
Okay. I mean, you already got your Yomzo on it as well. Yeah, so as far as like when to rotate here, so obviously zone pools, you're on pretty congested side. You're rotating straight into a bunch of people already in. Trying to wait till the last minute, try to go early. What's the thought process on when you actually rotate here?
So I think here it pulls very congested. And I think like for me in solos, like my rule is that like if there's still like a lot of people with me too around here that need to go, I'll just go with them. That way I'm not just like risking getting lobbied or anything.
Okay, so yeah, don't go after them, don't go before them. Just try and go when everyone else goes.
Yeah. And then if it pulls like dead side where no one's at, I think you just want to go as early as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, here I'm just waiting and just going to land on some builds.
Okay, and then so landing up on this side as well, again, not trying to go down towards this area where it opens up into. Is it because of the elevation difference? You don't want to go lower down towards where the water is?
Yeah, there's not really a point. Like, I'm not really going to refarm. I only need like 100 wood or something maybe.
Okay.
And I just have a freer rotate from here probably if it pulls any other direction.
That makes sense. Okay, and then so at what point do you start thinking like I need the refresh? Like is it in your like you've got 99 builds right now, obviously still doing very well. I think most of those are still hard mats as well. Used a bit of brick, but you got heaps of metal. You're not not thinking about it yet. It's still kind of like just keep playing your mats out.
A lot of times in endgame, like a person just ends up getting cracked next to you, or like just so many people are always like fighting, just crashing on each other.
Yeah.
So Raz kind of wanted me to play like off of that. Like I hear someone get cracked, and I just start like playing really aggressive for it.
Now the early TP that's
there,
you kind of went for the zone even pulled. Sorry to cut you off as well. So you just kind of like in case it pulled that way, or did you see someone else like send the TP, or you were pretty confident zone was going somewhere over there? Okay. Okay. I did see back on the point you're talking about the cracking though. I heard Raz talking to Clicks about that. Like the kills will come to you. You don't need to force it. Someone will get cracked near you, and then you just take advantage.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so because you had dead side along the north here, this is when you were instant teleporting you were talking about earlier, right? Dead side, no one was over here, so you just pretty much instant triple TP'd, and now you're like getting like front as fast as possible.
Yeah, because now I'm ahead. Like, let's say I went late. You could see where, like, this guy is right here in front of you.
Yep.
Kivo plays or whatever.
Yep.
He could easily just be holding me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you were back over here still coming through, yeah, anyone could just hold you pretty much at this point. They did take zone reveal out. The reason why I was asking Boltz there was I didn't know whether he's one of the pros who gets suspicious when other people rotate towards where dead side might go, because there is potentially a cheat in the game right now that some people have that tells them where zone is, and some pros play off that, so I didn't know if that was the case.
Yeah. Well, no, the like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's like a rule, but it's just like, basically what I think just like almost every pro does is just like they know if it pulls dead side, you want to be there first.
Yeah.
And so I'm always looking where dead side is, and then Raz wants me to just like throw my TP early just in case.
If it's not there, it doesn't cost you anything, right? Like you can throw the TP as much as you want.
Yeah, it doesn't cost me anything.
All right, and then you're taking your TP in the sky again, land and build.
Yeah. I'll look around, but I won't like go for anything. It's just I'll just look for like what's free.
Yeah, you're not editing on anyone right now. Even people who are like about to TP straight out of walls, you're just waiting. Ooh, replay cells. Okay, you do edit on that one. Okay, so yeah, you're just identifying anyone who's about to make a clear edit. Nice, Siphon, kills. Okay, and now you're going super elevated. Is there any thought in your mind right now about going for height, or just too early, just not worth it? Because you are
It's
on
too
height
early.
technically. Okay.
Yeah.
If you had 15, if you had, you know, max mats right now, you go on height or still no?
Nah, I still wouldn't.
Okay. Just the risk of
'Cause
someone fighting you for it.
Yeah, when I voted my 5th place like 2 weeks ago with Raz, like the thing that I was doing was I was taking height in this position, and then I'd get it taken from me, and then I'd just be like shambles and have to give it up.
Okay. All right. So it's not even about the material. It's just too early. It's just not worth it.
It's not
Nice.
worth it, yeah.
Okay. Front side again. Yeah. Now 47 builds, no mobility. Now's when we're starting to look. But again, like you looking for a refresh, like you said, it's not really like forcing smacking on walls. You're just kind of being aware and like waiting for someone to be weak around you. Yeah.
Yeah. Like by like right now, I probably am like gonna start playing a little more aggro for a refresh.
Okay. Nice. And even then, obviously, still, you haven't really looked at height one single time yet. Ooh. Okay. Oh, and it's Peterbot. Damn. Okay. All right. Oh, you have the medallion this game. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I love the medallion. But does the medallion make how you play change significantly? Do you really play into the medallion?
So like I was at first, but then like this entire week, I don't know, I just for some reason didn't really like force island for it. But I would probably play more aggro. Maybe this week I think I'm gonna play more aggro for it.
Now you got massive refresh. You were like 1,000 mats. Now we take height. Yeah. So 11th zone, massive mat refresh. Now you're comfortable playing height. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm perfectly fine playing height.
Okay. Now I'm noticing as well, you're staying very far on the front side of your top and staying front zone here. You're not trying to like sit back in zone. You still want to like stay very, very far front on height.
Yeah.
Reconnect. Nice. Okay. All right. I can see how we're going to win this one now as well. In the current meta, you worried at all about heal off? Are you playing at any point here to try to like get more meds for heal off? Are you worried about that? Or you're pretty confident that if the zone closes out, you're still going to get max points?
Yeah. I mean, like the games are never going to go to heal off. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really seen a game go to heal off. Like one game I forced like it to go to heal off, like in a different, my next one after this game.
Okay.
But that's just because like I just knew the other guy didn't have any whites. It's more worth to secure it. But from what I've seen, no one's really trying to play heal off on me.
You do keep dropping down as well though. So even with the TP in the game, you're still not super confident playing like ultra high. Is there a reason for that? Like the reason why you're staying a few layers above the team below you compared to like 5-6 layers up?
When you're too high up, like a lot of people just they look up and they see how high up you are and they try to chop you.
Okay.
So right here.
So it makes it more likely to chop you if you go higher.
Yeah.
And now we're just fully fighting for this. Oh, so you give it up. Okay, so giving it up now. Happy to play low and mid here. It's just not worth fighting for anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is just... Well, at this point in the game, I feel like there's so little to learn. It's just you just have to just hit your shots and just make the right decision. What the right decision is so tough.
Shots,
Is there any... So again, you're not trying to build right now. You're just using the invis medallion. There's no desire here to try and box up and build to block off owl or build up. You're happy just abusing the invis?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine just using invis.
I mean, it keeps you moving. Oh, actually a rare miss by you.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh, okay. All right. 7 kill win. All right, I like that one. If you have time, are you happy to watch your heal off one? I would love to watch the heal off one to see how you played in more of a passive. All right, sweet. You've got Pete, Braids, Cooper, Sphinx, Kanata, Acorn, Al, Iomzo, Vidil. Bro, what? Yeah, you got the stack lobby. Malabuka. You win this lobby. Damn. Yeah, wow, this lobby is actually absurdly stacked. Okay, so going same drop spot again. Is there any, like, would you pull off this drop at all? Let's say this team's about, like, this guy's clearly dropping on you. You're just full committing to it, though. You have best drop. There's no chance that you're going to pull off this drop.
Yeah, I'm just committing to it.
Yeah. The queues aren't too bad. If you find you die here, do you think, like, your tournament's over? If you just have an instant on-spawn death? Or it's only if you, like, die around the mid-game that it's worse?
No, it kind of depends the timing. I don't really remember, like, the timing that was here.
Yeah. Damn, he like...
It depends, like, the timing on the tournament.
Full 50-50, dude. Jeez.
Yeah.
My man, absolutely full 50-50. Okay, so when you say the timing of the tournament, obviously, like, timing or your queues and stuff, is there, like... It's kind of hard to explain because there's a lot to it as well. Do you have, like, an ideal schedule? Yeah.
Okay, so if there's, like, let's say you get into this game, right? There's 30 minutes left until queues close, right?
Yep.
So if you get into this game, 30 minutes left, and you die off spawn, you're not going to be able to play another game out. So, like... Here, maybe if like I got out dropped, I'd just swerve and I'd just play shambles because like I need to be able to play 2 games out because if there's 30 minutes left, I'll have 5 minutes to queue. Ideally, I should get a queue with 5 minutes left.
Okay.
So like in a situation like that, like maybe I'd just pull off and like just play my game because I could play 2.
Gotcha.
But if I were to die off spawn, then like I wouldn't be able to play 2 games out. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So right at the very end, like your goal is you need to be able to play 2 out. If you can't play 2 out, then what's the point of dying on spawn? May as well just play out like a much more safe game, pull off, and just see what you can get out of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, fair. Nice. All right. Zone pools. What's the plan right now? What's the thought process?
So yeah, I kind of remember this game now. Now I basically just cap out my metal, and my goal is to get to where Kara G is at. That guy right there.
Oh, this one. Yeah, trying to get
fishing
to this
rods.
Okay.
Yeah, there's fishing rods right there, so I'm gonna just take that and get fish.
So you actually have a fishing rod map spawn, like you know what, like you Fortnite.gg fishing rod spawn. Yeah, you just know them now. Yeah, okay.
I mean, at first I was like looking it up, and then now I just kind of know where.
You just kind of know.
They're at.
But it's that big of a priority to you. It literally is your secret to solos right now is fishing rods.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I saw it last game. That was amazing. If that zone pulled towards water, you could have literally you basically carrying around potentially infinite meds with you, essentially. Not the worst loadout. So, but no mobility. Are we looking to fight soon now, or?
I don't remember the exact thought process, but it was 100% like if I didn't find mobility, I was just gonna fight someone. Like,
okay.
There wasn't really anything else I was planning on doing.
But you're not stressing about it like at second zone. Oh boy. Okay. Well. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, this guy was a little crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Okay, so just expanding out in hard mass here, just creating space. You're on the back foot, you just have to get your meds off, yeah?
Yeah. Here I'm trying to go for counter pump.
Yeah, okay. So that's exactly what you talked about. Yeah, so you tried to go for a top rotator just to pump him to get him off to give space for the meds like you talked about earlier. Mess that up, and now it's even more dire. But you're still going for the same thing, right? Expanding and then looking for counter damage is the only thought process here, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Jeez, and you are investing your mats. Wow. So there is no thought about trying to keep on a little bit of mats here, right? You're just going to spend as much as you need to win this fight.
Yeah, I know I just can't die. That's my main priority.
Oh, he actually leaves you. And then now we're about to see the power of the fishing rod, right? Now you can get back to max meds here if you need. You'll be back to 100, and with extra shield fish, you can just find some water, which is in.
Yeah, so then from here, I remember there was like a lot of whites that I just left and pumped, like med kits and bandages. So
okay,
I'm just gonna go refarm. A ton here, just chill.
Okay. Yeah, because like you said earlier, the games aren't going to heal off. So tanking Storm early really isn't a big issue at all, unless it messes up your rotate. So you're happy going back into Storm and tanking here as long as you get your mats up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Storm is completely fine to play.
Yeah. I mean, they did turn off the campfires now in Storm. Is that going to change much for you or not really? You're still like, it's just there's enough white meds here. You got bandages, med kits, you've got the fishing rod. And now I've noticed you dropped the fishing rod for the med kit here. Is this just so you can hold it while you then farm mats? But you're going to go back for the fishing rod. Yeah, that's still the priority to keep that with you.
I don't think I'm gonna go back for that one. I think I end up just keeping my whites, and then I go for the fishing rod that's at boxcars.
Oh, okay. Because now you know there's even more. All right. Okay. So yeah, we got to learn the fishing rod spawns. Okay. I have zero clue. Again, I've hardly played this season, but when I play, it's pubs and ranked. I'm not trying to like fish my way through it. All right. So now we've got our refarm in. We've gotten all of our loot in zone. We've gotten the mask, and now we're carrying the fishing rod again. So what's the goal here? You've landed edge map. Where are we trying to get to now? I see you've marked in here. I'm guessing there. Yeah. Why is the map not working?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to my marker. I don't want to burn too many mass charges, so.
Okay. So you're trying to get in without burning the mask too much, but you're kind of getting held here, so you got to invest some now. And then when you get closer, I'm guessing run right. There'll be less kind of people as you get closer for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, right here, I could have went deeper, but Raz just told me just to stay here and fish. So.
Okay. Oh, so you're gonna stop and fish on this water bit? Okay. You may as well. It's 100% safe. No one can like swim under or do anything weird. Man, okay. And so you have Raz in your calls during the solo caches constantly?
Yeah, he's just live coaching me.
Nice, okay, fair. So now we're fishing extra here as well. Do you so based on where the zone pulls next, does that dictate whether you carry the 6 fish or whether you carry the fishing rod again, right? Like it's how likely you are to get back to water, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so zone pulls. At this point, looks like you're leaving the fishing rod behind. Just only water is on far dead side. You don't have any intention to try to get anywhere over here near this water. It's just 6 shield fish game.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a decent amount of water though, so there's no thought to try to like get over here or over here and stuff. Still not worth it.
I mean, the zones usually don't pull towards like the big chunks of water.
Yeah, true.
And then like it could go north, but I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, south you got the water as well, but it is like majority of the zone right now is not water because the zone's not really gonna pull out there.
I think a big thing too is like if I wanted to get to the water, I'd have to go out of my. I would have to invest a lot more mass charges, which kind of goes back to like if I had the mythic mask, I think it would have been like different. I would have probably taken the fishing rod, but I can't burn too many.
Is that one of the major factors in you going back to Demon Dojo this week? They're like playing without the mythic mask just left you without those options.
Yeah, I feel like I couldn't get too much like priority with a normal mask because I just can't use too many.
Okay, fair. Yeah, it's interesting because like the mask seems like such good mobility, but yeah, you do actually go through quite a few uses, and you are one of the few players who is used to running the mythics and trios as well.
Yeah.
All right, now just kind of going for refarms here on the way in. I'm noticing as well, just kind of like boxing up near him. So you're happy staying here right now. This is your spot for this zone now. You're not trying to go deeper or more central. You're pretty happy here.
Yeah, there's not really a point. I could be on edge. Like it wouldn't really matter. The way I see it with like masks being in the game is just kind of like it doesn't really matter like where it pulls. It's just like when you kind of go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can make basically any rotate. This isn't like a no mobility meta where you need to like kind of put yourself in a position to be able to cut in and like run along and you can just TP there.
Yeah.
Let's see who's still going. So we got Cooper, Sphinx. We got Craze. We got Kanata, Al, Acorn, Yapko, Vidil. Good lord, this was a stacked lobby. Joji, Malabuka. Yeah, okay, like almost everyone. All the good players made. Okay, so zone pulls north. Where are we going here? I'm not seeing a marker yet. Is there any like kind of...
I can't really see past it, so I think I just go and then...
Straight TP.
I do end up just getting on edge.
And I noticed you rotated earlier again this time, right? Because this is like... There's not too many players around you, yes? You're not waiting for people to rotate around you. You just want to get in as quick as possible. It's not dead side, but there is a gap between you and a lot of the other players, yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of just a free rotate. I just went here to scout, and then here I asked Raz, like, if he thinks I should go deeper, but told me to stay on edge.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've noticed you, like, almost don't... I was about to say, you almost don't even edit on anyone during this point in the game until, like, you start... This is, like, one of the first times I've seen you actually open out and start taking shots, but even then, you are very, very passive with it. Even with 300 ammo, you're not really committing that much into spraying people. Is there any like? Do you ever think like I'm gonna play extra aggressive to try and get the medallion off this guy or anything? But you don't prioritize it that heavily even in mid game.
No, not really. If I crack the medallion guy, I'll try to like chase him because I know that's like win condition. Like
yeah.
If I was end game, like if I could choose to be an end game, like every time with the medallion and have 10 wood builds to my name, I think I do it every time.
Really? So the medallion is worth that much? You'd rather be basically 0 mats medallion than 555 no medallion? It's that much of a win condition for you?
Yeah. Because it's so easy to get a kill with the medallion that I'll end up just running over cones and then I'll just jump in a kid's box who isn't paying attention.
Yeah, and then now you got your max mats back. Yeah, now you're max mats with invisibility. Okay, fair. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I feel like people have definitely adapted to it more as the season's gone on. At the start of the season, people were like, yeah, this could be good. And now people started to realize like, oh, you're like actually invisible in a end game. All right, zone pulls. Now again, so you're pretty congested here, so you're going to wait till other people go, right? You're not going to early go like you talked about earlier?
Yeah, I'm just waiting here a little, just like kind of seeing what people do, seeing like what's even free.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to describe. It's almost like a feeling. I've noticed a lot of pros describe it as like a feeling with rotates. Like it's just kind of, you get a feeling, you see a few people go and it just feels like the right time to go.
Yeah, you just kind of go when you just kind of want to go with the crowd because like if you go alone, there's such a good chance you just get lobbied or like you're the only person that could be looked at. So
yeah,
the way people are in solos, especially, like they love to just do everything they see.
Yeah, everyone's solos. That's why I was kind of funny that you don't shoot that much. You don't actually open up on people to spray anywhere near as much as I see most people's solos. Keep doing this same thing as well. You keep just TPing, close the cone, take the TP high.
If you've like witnessed some of the things that's happened to me when I tag a kid for 30 damage, like it's crazy. Like I one time tagged a kid for 30 damage in finals and he literally jumped in my box because of that 555.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why.
So you just learned that if you spray people, they just get emotional and stupid too. So it's really just not worth it.
Yeah, and then they just start like sitting there. I did it like to Adri's actually in this next game, and he he did a questionable play.
Okay, all right, fair. Now zone pulls. You are again on kind of congested side, so no early rotate here.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
I'm starting to see. Yeah, you have a very methodical playstyle. Like I could almost predict what you're gonna do next after just watching like 2 games from this. Do you have edit on release on or off?
I have it on.
Ooh, and you like that? Obviously, I'm guessing. Like, is that something that like because it's becoming a big topic of conversation? Would you ever turn it off for any reason?
No, I had it off for a year. Like when it switched to central and I was high ping.
Yep.
I thought edit on release off would be better for high ping, but I just think in general, edit on release off is just not better.
Okay, all right. You just like the speed of it. I mean, you play extremely aggressive and very fast, so it makes sense for your playstyle, especially.
Yeah, I was explaining this to like a friend the other day who plays edit on release off. Like I was trying to tell him like, I think edit on release on is just like so much better now because I think what it was back then with edit on release off, like why people think it's better is like for right hand peaks, angles, and all that.
Yep.
But I think like almost anyone knows how to like take a right hand peek and all that, and like
Yeah.
knows how to counter it too.
Yeah.
So I was kind of explaining. I think it just comes down to like the speed of how you do it now, not really like exactly doing it. Like you could do the same thing on release.
Like you said, even with like when you're box fighting someone now, they expect and try to do counter damage and stuff, like right hands and things like that. Like it just has to be speed. Like you just have to be faster now these days. You can't do anything slowly for a refresh. Kids are just too good.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've gone front side. I've noticed you tried to like kind of go for a bit of a refresh. It's spaced out, and then now as well, you're just kind of spraying people looking for something. You got 82 builds, and I don't know if the mask is bugged again by like decent amount. Are you feeling you need a refresh soon, or are you just still playing out your mats and rotating?
Just kind of playing out my mats. Like I just go off like what I see.
Okay. Okay, let's see. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna throw the TP. You're gonna TP high, right, and then land on high layers is the goal. Yeah. Same thing every time. It's literally just textbook. All right. One of the first times I've seen you open up a decently wide edit to spray at someone, but again, it was only for like that half a second and we're back to just sitting in the box.
Yeah.
It is slightly boring to play for the most part, but I feel like you just have to invest. Okay, so notice in there. So why'd you go for a ramp? Like, why are you kind of like wood rushing this rather than TPing? To save, oh, you have no TP left. You ran out.
I'm out of...
Yeah, you're out. Okay. Like you said, you're out of charges now, but you're not too worried about it at this point, yeah? Like, this is like late enough for you where you said you're just going to run anyway?
Yeah, it's kind of like... I mean... It would be nice to have a TP here still. Like, probably third moving is where you don't really need a TP.
Okay.
Because it depends on pull. Like, if it pulls max here, that is pretty bad for me, but...
Okay. I
get a lucky pull here. Pulls back.
Nice.
But yeah, by now I'm, like, gonna start playing a little more aggro for a refresh.
And then what's kind of like your indicator right now? Like, is there anything like wood? You're looking for someone to be cracked again. I know it's hard to describe. Is there anything in particular you're looking for right now?
It's the crack thing, and like if I could pump someone in their back. It's like I don't want to try to go for a refresh on someone that knows I'm trying to go for a refresh on them.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's just trying to catch people off guard. Or if someone gets cracked, then like they know, but what are they going to do about it, right? They're already cracked.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, nice. Now you get the mask. Nice. Quick pick up on the mask, and then it's back to normal, just staying elevated, TPing front. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's where I don't think TPing is better. I think just running it in is good.
Yeah, okay. So expending like, that's probably like 15 builds just to get back to front side again. Any desire to go for height now? Like you're looking at height, you're paying attention to height, or it's still just like head down, still just trying to rotate, play it out?
Right here is where Raz told me to go for height.
Okay.
I think I'm just scouting it.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna like try to TP front and then look for it, and kind of just got cut off.
Okay. I'm noticing the TP then as well. So like you feel safer TPing up off a floor like that and dropping out rather than just edit running out of your cone? Because it doesn't actually, it didn't really create that much distance. It's just a safety thing for you to get out of your box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, holds the floor. Damn, that's mean. Okay. Nice. Now 57 builds, still holding onto the shield fish. So yeah, now you're looking for it. So you're TPing up, just kind of scout it out, see what's going on.
Yeah.
And at this point, you're full standing, all right? You've got, like, you feel confident. Oh, no, you drop off it again. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was worth it. I only had, like, 300 mats, and, like, that guy really wanted it, so I just thought I could just take it later.
Yeah, give it up. Just get another refresh again. Siphon mats off Owl. And there's zones pulling back up and across here to the northeast. And again, like, you're just trying to stay, like, I've noticed at this point, you are still trying to stay front, but you're starting to elevate here. Is this to retake it? Oh, no, never mind. Drop him back down.
Yeah, I still want to play elevate to like try to play for it. Like Raz kept urging me to go for it, so here's where I start like playing really aggro for it.
Okay. Oh, well, that'll do it. Nice. Sweet. Okay. At this point, basically have it now. So I think you just dropped shield fish for the water sprite, yeah, just for the extra white heals in case you need to stay topped up here.
Yeah.
Okay. So this late in the game, 3 shield fish for water sprite. But again, like that's kind of only a rotating zone thing for you, right? We haven't really seen you like have the chance to give up the shield fish for water sprites. Would you normally do that in like mid game or?
I mean, now with a 10 blob, like if I were to kill someone, I'd drop 3 shield fish for it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm hoping that's a bug.
If it was 3, I wouldn't.
I'm still kind of hoping they're gonna fix that. I don't know. It's not killing the game, but it definitely looks like a bug.
The annoying thing about it is like in trios, like when you crack someone, hit someone 190, like it kind of doesn't really matter. They'll just all throw their blobs and be full HP.
True.
So it's kind of annoying.
Okay, so 1v1 here. So again, so you throw your TP back. You've got the white water sprite. You're confident you win this heal off just the water sprite, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, what I would have done differently is at least tag the guy like he was fully in the open. That's like a free point.
Okay.
But I could just tell he had no whites. Like no one's just like ramping up with like Katana going that fast as if like they have whites, you know.
True. There wasn't even like a consideration of them playing heal off. They were just playing mad aggro to stop you. Like usually a sign of them having nothing. Damn.
Yeah.